On this week's episode of Theme Park Talk, we go inside Disney California Adventure's Buena Vista Street and Cars Land. Welcome to Theme Park Talk. My name is Josh Quillen. Now before we get into Disney California Adventure's Buena Vista Street and Cars Land, let's take care of some news. The first bit of news we have is that Knott's Berry Farm has released even more information about this year's Knott's Scary Farm. First off, a few new mazes have been released. These all-new mazes are 1. Dominion of the Dead, which is a past maze that has been redone for this year's 40th anniversary. The story behind Dominion of the Dead is Welcome to the Dominion, where creatures create art and music so beautiful the human mind cannot fully comprehend. Aurora Bella, beautiful horror, is truly what you will find in the walls of this gallery. Lured by the undead, you descend deeper within the gallery as the chance of escape slips away. There is no release from the inner sanctum. Your lifeless corpse is their art now. The other all-new maze for this year's Knott's Scary Farm is Pinocchio Unstrung. According to Knott's, the story is that several years after the Blue Fairy denies him his final wish, Pinocchio erupts in a wild killing spree, where he and his army of murderous marionettes seek the flesh from his former masters to cover his twisted, wooden body. Revenge comes with no strings attached. To see a preview of the all-new Pinocchio Unstrung maze, check out the link below. The last bit of Knott's Scary Farm news is that finally Knott's has released its Maze Monster hiring information. On August 6th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., you can head on over to Knott's Berry Farm to see if you have what it takes to become one of Knott's Scary Farm's Maze Monsters. It's summer, and that means that it's almost the 4th of July. From July 2nd through July 6th, active and retired military will be able to get a free ticket to Knott's Berry Farm and all 3 Southern California Knott's Soak City locations. And they can purchase up to 6 discounted admission tickets for only $32.99 each for regular Knott's Berry Farm tickets and $27.99 each for regular Knott's Soak City tickets. This offer is available only with a valid military ID. If you're going to be attending Knott's Berry Farm this 4th of July, you can enjoy the fireworks spectacular that they'll have at 10 p.m. You can also enjoy some in-park entertainment like Knott's Ice Show, Happiness is Snoopy, the All Wheels Extreme Stunt Show, and for the younger crowd, the Hooray for Hollywood Show in Camp Snoopy. Other unique entertainment will include the Ballet Folklórico Puro Corazón in the Fiesta Plaza, a juggling unicyclist on the boardwalk, and the Undercover Girls cover band. Also, Ghost Town will be alive with all new street characters. There will be the Sheriff, Jebediah Smith, Beauregard, the saloon owner, and the delightful Adeline, as well as many others. Make sure you make it out to Knott's Berry Farm this 4th of July. Are you a Disneyland annual pass holder, or have you purchased 3-day, 4-day, or 5-day tickets to the Disneyland Resort but are not staying at an on-property hotel and wish that you could get early entry into the parks as well? Well, now you can. Annual pass holders can register for early entry into the parks by simply going to disneyland.com/aphappier. You can choose which day and park you would like to attend early entry for, but remember that you can only attend each park once for early entry. California Adventure is available for early entry on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and Disneyland is available for early entry on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now, if you purchased a 3-day, 4-day, or 5-day ticket, you can gain early entry to only Disneyland Park on one of the following days: Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, or Sundays. Early entry means that you are allowed into the park 1 hour before regular scheduled park opening. Like we said on last week's episode, Disney California Adventure's Buena Vista Street and Cars Land have finally opened. This completes all of Disney California Adventure's construction that's been going on for the better part of 4 or 5 years. Now, we were there this past week to check out Buena Vista Street and the all-new Cars Land, and we were highly impressed. Let's start on Buena Vista Street. From the moment you enter Disney California Adventure, you are completely immersed in 1920s Los Angeles, which is supposed to be reminiscent of the time when Walt first arrived to California. As you make your way down Buena Vista Street, on your left-hand side is the gas station, on your right-hand side are the lockers and the restrooms, and as you make your way down towards the Carthay Circle restaurant, there are many different shops and places for you to get drinks and snacks on your way down Buena Vista Street. Now, if you don't want to walk down Buena Vista Street, you can always hop a ride on one of the red car trolleys and ride your way down Buena Vista Street and into the Hollywoodland area of Disney California Adventure. As you head towards the end of Buena Vista Street, on your right-hand side is the Fiddler, Pfeiffer, and Practical Cafe, where the all-new Starbucks is located. And directly in front of you is the all-new Carthay Circle Theater. Now, one thing not to miss on Buena Vista Street at Disney California Adventure is the all-new Storyteller statue. This is the all-new Walt and Mickey statue, which is located directly across the street from the all-new Carthay Circle Theater. Now, performing on Buena Vista Street are the Five and Dime and the Red Car Newsboys. Now, we saw the Five and Dime perform, and they were actually very, very good. We did not, however, get to see the Red Car Newsboys. Now, let's go into Cars Land. As you pass by Cars Land, which is directly next to Bugs Land in Disney California Adventure, you see the long street of Route 66 leading you into Radiator Springs. As you enter Cars Land, directly to your right is the Taste Inn, where you can get yourself some cool beverages and snacks for your long walk down Route 66. Directly across from the Taste Inn, on your left, is Tow Mater's Towing and Salvage, where you can hitch a ride on Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. Now, Mater's Junkyard Jamboree is a great kids attraction, but if you are prone to bruising, I wouldn't suggest riding. As you make your way down Route 66, there's many different stores, including Sarge's Surplus Hut, Now, the detail on Cars Land is absolutely amazing, and the Cozy Cone Motel is one of the greatest examples of the detail on Cars Land. The use of cones is absolutely everywhere. Also at the Cozy Cone Motel is where you can meet Lightning McQueen and Tow Mater. Now, the Cozy Cone Motel features 5 different cone huts where you can get different types of food, of course, all in a cone. These foods are popcorn, cone concoctions, cone queso, ice cream cones, and churros, which are little churro bites delivered to you in a cone. Across from the Cozy Cone is Flo's V8 Cafe, where you can get some traditional American roadside food, including turkey, pork, coleslaw, beans, and mashed potatoes. Flo's V8 Cafe features sitting all the way down one side of Radiator Springs, giving you the perfect view of Radiator Springs racers. Across from Flo's V8 Cafe are more shops, and the Casa della Tires, which is the home of Luigi's Flying Tires attraction. Luigi's Flying Tires attraction is a recreation of the old Flying Saucers attraction from Tomorrowland inside Disneyland. Here you play bumper cars all while floating on a bed of air, riding inside a tire. Across from the Casa della Tires is Ramon's Body Shop. And then down at the end of Radiator Springs is the Town Hall. The Town Hall features a statue of Radiator Springs founder, Stanley. Then, of course, there's Radiator Springs Racers. Now there's life buzzing throughout Radiator Springs, where you can see Lightning McQueen, Tow Mater, and dance to DJ's Dance Party. Now, as amazing as Radiator Springs and Cars Land is during the day, it's even more amazing at night. There's neon everywhere inside of Cars Land as you head down Route 66 into Radiator Springs. And the neon looks absolutely amazing. The desert landscaping behind Radiator Springs looks absolutely gorgeous at night. It is an absolutely amazing addition to Disney California Adventure. Make sure you check out Cars Land the next time you're inside Disney's California Adventure. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Theme Park Talk. Once again, my name is Josh Quillen. Make sure you check us out at our website at themeparktalk.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and make sure you subscribe here on YouTube and in iTunes. And once again, please email us at contact@themeparktalk.com. If you have ridden both Transformers The Ride 3D and Radiator Springs Racers, we want to hear from you as to which attraction you think is better and why. Once again, we will see you next Friday with more theme park news, reviews, rumors, tips, tricks, and more.